Welcome to Cosmic Comics, Games and Collectibles, your zen of geekism. We carry comics old and new, magazines, toys, games like Pokemon, Magic, D&D. Want Godzilla, Ultraman, Star Trek, Ninja Turtles, Funko Pops? You'll find it all here. Shop our Cosmic Sound Room and pick up a record or two. Enjoy our Comic Coffee Lounge with a cup of Sasquatch coffee or a delicious menu item while geeking out over a super cool movie on our big screen. Come by and say hello to Maui. Cosmic Comic, Games and Collectibles. Superman loves us, and so will you.
Do you want a slapstick comedy action book? If so, then it's your lucky day, as GOOFENOID is now funding on Indiegogo. GOOFENOID is a 24-page comic about Hernando, Maine, a teenager who dons a clown outfit to battle a spooky cult that destroyed his home life. Please back it now, because I don't think we are ever going in demand.
And good evening, everybody. I am RJ Carter, Senior Managing Editor here at CriticalBlast.com. And evil is about to get slapped with the rubber chicken of justice. Struggling to keep his schizophrenia manageable, young Hernando Maine makes ends meet by performing as a clown at an amusement park. But when his mother is killed by a demonic cult, he's pushed over that tipping point. And now, armed with his slapstick props and advised by his various imaginary friends, Hernando faces a world of horrors with a devil-may-care laugh as the garish and gallant GOOFENOID. And I wish I had come up with that concept, but I did not. I'm going to have to give all the credit to Fizz Chozo, who is our guest for tonight with the pre-launch of GOOFENOID. Fizz Chozo, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Currently on our station, looking for the artists for my graphic novel project next year.
And you're looking for artists on a different graphic novel other than GOOFENOID now?
Yeah.
Right.
For next year.
All right, well, keep him busy. So you're already looking ahead to the next project. You're going to be a busy man. So I know this from previous talks, but talk a little bit about what your influences were for GOOFENOID here. He's a clown. He's agile. He's kind of like a Dick Grayson level acrobat. And he's going to go out and he's going to. I'm sorry.
Basically, it's the Creeper. That was our whole concept. I first saw it on Batman anime series.
Yeah, I loved the Creeper, and he's gone through a couple of different incarnations. I mean, I think the current one is he's still a little crazy when he makes the change. The original one, he just changed costumes. It was like he took this gas, and it was like he'd put on the new costume, but I can't recall exactly what was going on with that, but man, I'm old enough to have been there for the origin of the Creeper, which makes me feel kind of sad.
That was back in 1960s. So how old are you?
54.
Wow. Yeah. My dad's in his 60s.
Yeah, I was reading comics when I was 4 years old. So right about that time. Jack Ryder, the crusading reporter, and then he would, become the Creeper, and then he just wouldn't remember what he did when he was the Creeper. But he would become the Creeper on purpose to. I know what button. Yeah, he had a button that he would press. So you'd also talked about Siegel and Schuster's Funny Man, and that is a deep cut when you come to classic comics. That's golden age. It's forgotten age.
Yeah, no. Forgotten age is forgotten age. Most people can't remember any comic from the 40s, actually.
Yeah, they weren't Justice Society. They're not anybody.
I know. But then the thing is, I actually pirate a lot of comics off piracy websites. I've been doing this since. Well, I gained a love for the sequential art medium because I was with. When I hit puberty, because I was reading lots of porn comics.
Yeah, we've been there.
I know. Same way Dan self love for sequential art. So I went to these pirates websites and read a bunch of weird comics. What I feel like it. For the not much from the big two. The only thing I read for big two on there's mostly Batman stuff.
Well, that's all they mostly print now is Batman stuff, so you can't help it. It's close your eyes and pick a DC book. It's going to be a Batman book, 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep confusing you with your character. I'm starting to say Fizz Chozo is schizophrenic, and when I mean to say Goofenoid is schizophrenic. So he's schizophrenic in the manageable sense of the term. I mean, he's not, he's not kept in a padded room.
I know, but he has these imaginary friends. There's different one each issue, kind of different ones each issue. So,
and they contribute to, in some fashion, to his campaign against this demonic cult. I mean, because I've watched shows about, I used to watch Perception. I really liked that one, and the main character was helping to solve crimes, and his imaginary friends would consult with him on things. But and the thing is, that they're imaginary, they're from his mind, so they only know what he knows. So it was basically they were getting perceptions of things he already knew, but he didn't know he knew them until he figured it out.
I know. This part of his thought process. It's basically he actually he didn't know things subconsciously and does pick up things, but he forgets them and never remembers them. So he does already know.
He might have seen something and not know he saw it, but it's still registered back there. And one of his imaginary friends is going to say, "Hey, did you notice the guy walking away from? Oh yeah, I do remember him now." So they're going to are they going to get stronger when his mother dies? I mean, that's going to be sort of a real mental breakdown point for anybody.
That's when hallucinations start really coming in. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't really develop attachment to any of them. It's just different ones each issue. So, like for example, it depends on what he's going on in life. What was going on in life? For example, when at one point in issue 2, he's gonna be talking to no one singing fish toys.
You're breaking up a little bit there. Something. Which toys?
It's a singing fish.
Oh, the singing fish. Yes. Yeah. The Billy Bass.
Yeah. He starts talking to one of them during one scene,
and it talks back to him, but no one else can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's in the room by himself. And another issue. After some characters introduced in issue, playing around 10, not a 10. After that, he got there's issue where she's talking issues that starts with he's talking to Cinderella or something, a Disney princess or something.
Okay,
it is mine.
Have to be careful how you draw them because you don't want the wrath of Disney to descend on you. But yeah, anybody can be Cinderella. Just say it's Cinderella and draw her like a scullery maid. You're fine. She just can't be wearing pink.
You need pink. She was blue in the movie.
Yeah, she can't wear the same thing she wore in the movie.
Oh, she was wearing She was wearing pink or something.
I forget where she wore the. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of one of the other Disney princesses too. But
no, you think of Princess Peach.
Okay.
Peach, the only princess that wore pink. It's not Disney princess.
Okay. But you said that's 9 or 10, so you're looking at a long-term lifespan for Goofenoid here, sort of like an ongoing.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the ongoing. I think we're seeing a lot of, we used to complain about the mainstream comics were being written for the trades now. So even though they were ongoing, we're getting like these story arcs that are just meant to be a graphic novel in the first place.
6 issues. I know. 6 issues. I know. But
yeah,
I'm not doing that. Each is based on self-contained plot. But then the subplot that might carry over to the next issue.
Yeah, like the old comics did. And even even now in crowdfunding, we're starting to get this is going to be a 3-issue story arc, and then we're done. Like, well, why don't you just do a graphic novel and give us the whole thing? Excuse me. So you've got the page up that this is obviously the initial pre-launch page. This is the way to do it. You start to gauge interest. You start to get the buzz going with the shows, and you tell people, go here and sign up. Now, I would do this like so, show you all how to do it, except if I agree and I click the thing, you're going to see that, oh, look, this email address has already signed up to receive updates. So I'm already in to get, my GOOFENOID trading card when the campaign launches and fulfills.
I just got approval of the trading card printing today, actually.
Cool. And I'm guessing this is going to be go ahead.
You might see the trading card. I might send a picture out of the trading card after it's printed a week from now. About a week from now, probably.
That'll be cool. Yeah, put that out in your tweets and say, hey, here's the trading card you get if you sign up, and link them right back to here again. And obviously put the link in your Twitter profile, have it your pinned tweet, make it so that anybody goes to visit you is going to see this first. And like I said, just start hitting the shows in all places. So is the GOOFENOID costume that he wears, this clown costume, is it the same thing that he was wearing to work? I mean, is somebody going to look at it and say,
no,
hey,
it's a different costume. No, it's a different costume.
And he decides to do this to investigate, because I'm curious about his thought process. Well, other than the fact, he's a little off. Because if you're going to investigate a demonic cult, the last thing I would do is put on something bright red and bright white to sneak around at night and investigate, bad guys. But he's like, he's standing out like a spotlight. He's a bulb on a Christmas tree.
Yeah, he wants to be actually. He's kind of like he wants to be opposite of his enemies. That's what he said. That says in the issue, in the last issue, in the first issue. He wants to be kind of opposite of his enemies. His enemies want to spread fear, therefore he's going to be like this bright, colorful, light element walking around. Okay,
now does he mess around with the props that he's going to carry? Like, is it going to be like a rubber chicken, but it's filled with bird shot, so that when you smack them with them, it really spins their head around?
No. He has a rubber chicken that he throws at people and sticks to them and sticks to their face and stuff. So he got to fight them.
Okay, yeah, that would actually take the fight out of me, because I'd be like trying to peel this thing off me, and it's sticking to my hand, it's sticking to my other hand. I'm like, I can't get rid of this stupid rubber chicken. Yeah, that would. And while he's doing that, you come up and you kick him.
Yeah, I know. Another gadget he uses is his whistles. Different whistles.
Oh, different whistles. Okay.
And these whistles call birds do whatever. Most notably, in this read, there's a part in which he calls army of pigeons to poo on the villain.
I can dig it. I don't know how often you would have to blow a whistle to figure out what's the call to come poop everybody, but go with it. If Batman says, I worked hard to find the signal that called all the bats to one place, then by God, somebody can call all the pigeons to one place too. It's a comic book.
I know. Yeah, I know. He uses all these weird prank gadgets. So
he's just gonna humiliate them to death.
Essentially. He's
oh man, you're really breaking up bad there.
I know.
Now, is he in the end? Not the end of the story, but in the end of each confrontation, is he looking to end his opponent or jail his opponent?
No, just go to jail.
Okay.
Z had to get away, depending on the story.
I like that. We need more criminals hanging in a sack from a spotlight saying, "Take me to jail," with a note on them that's signed by the hero. Too many bodies are being found left behind by heroes now. I prefer the jailed ones. I always liked it when Spider-Man would leave them hanging in a webbing outside the police station, because I'm like, how are they going to get them down? And how are they going to cut the web? They got to wait an hour for the web to dissolve, and then they're going to fall 20 feet and hurt themselves.
No, you put around there. Then handcuffed him.
So he's going to handcuff him. Okay. Now, does he have any? This bad cut here.
I know. Yeah, I know it's bad. I didn't have any images. I didn't have any images to do that for that. I didn't have any images for that, so I just put whatever there. I just put whatever there.
You take your images and put them in PowerPoint, and then make it like the full thing of the PowerPoint. Just like put a big white square behind them, and then bring them to the front, and then they'll be the right proportion, and then they won't get cut. So this would be, GOOFENOID, and then his Hernando main identity out of costume.
Yeah.
Does he have any supporting characters? Not his mother anymore, obviously, because she's been killed.
He has this guy called Grindel. I ain't designed him yet. He first shows up in the second issue. He owns a toy store.
Oh, cool.
And operates in the basement.
So he's going to have he's going to have his microchip kind of guy, like the Punisher had microchip, the Vigilante had JJ.
No, Grindel's more kind of like an Alfred, just gone.
Oh, just like an Alfred. Okay. So but he still helps. He's going to help design the weapons out of toys, I would think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, it's like Black Lightning's. What's the name of the guy who makes all the gadgets for Black Lightning? Now, I can't remember his name. And he's a tailor, and I used to know his name all the time. But yeah, he's got somebody in the background that's supporting. And that's cool. That's again a typical superhero a trope that it's repeated because it's successful. It's a successful way to tell a story. Because it's less believable to think that somebody's doing everything all by themselves on their own.
Yeah. Also, I designed my story. We don't, in the first 6 issues, we don't get none of his main roles guy remembers, except for one. Which I'm setting up a lot of mysteries in this comic. What the cult is, you won't know until you actually buy the book. I'm not going to explain that to you.
Sure. Oh yeah, you don't want to know what the cult's about until that's the mystery. Now you want to resolve at least one mystery in the first book. The first book's an origin story, so you can resolve that first mystery in the second book. A lot of people a lot of people like to throw mystery upon mystery upon mystery and never get them solved, and you end up with what my friend Michael Tierney calls the expiration. Yeah, the expiration of expectations. It's you've been waiting so long for something that you no longer care.
I know. I know. We don't get extra until issue 8. So issue 1 and wait to issue 8 to get more knowledge in the cult. But
he's still going to fight somebody in each issue and get some sort of resolution with that.
Yeah.
Get a little closer each time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So when are you looking at having a book ready to ship? I mean, you're going to have this up for a while, then you're going to launch when it's ready to actually launch, and it's going to go for a while.
I think it might actually launch. I mean, Pop. What's Billy Tucci's channel?
Pop XP.
Yeah. When Billy, I've contacted Billy before. Whenever it's time, whenever we feel like it's time, whenever we feel like whatever. Launch this channel. So.
Okay. Well, we'll be watching Pop XP for that. That would be a good channel to launch on. You'll get a lot of viewers on that one. But are you looking at fulfilling like beginning of next year or?
Probably in the end of this year since enough time. I mean, my artist is quite fast. Surprise! It even shocked me actually. Like what? Like what? Like I mean, ordered he drew already. Like
Okay. And you've got like what 4 pages from him already?
Yeah.
And that's you're looking at what a 24 to 26 page book.
Yeah. I'm still looking for advertisers. I actually need to advertise even more. So it's because let's just say the printing plans have changed. So I actually need more advertisers to fill space.
Okay, so you're going to run advertisements in your book.
Yeah.
Okay, you know you won't be
I
able to
already know
send
how.
an email.
I know. I actually looked up this. Looked up the shipping stuff ahead of time. But that's it.
Okay.
Printing plans have changed. So, because I got to change the printer.
So
Oh,
you're
I
funding
need
this on
advertisers.
two different fronts. Then you're getting money from the advertising side, and then you're getting money from the crowdfunding side to put this together. Open up all the funnels. Money from every direction.
I'm looking. Fireside Games refused to put an ad in my book, but I'm looking for different comic book companies, small comic book companies. I just sent one out to Scout Comics.
Okay.
So the off out Scout Comics. I'm just trying to collect. Just collect.
So if somebody's running a comic book or a comic book company, and they want to advertise in Chozo's first book, GOOFENOID #1, how would they reach you? How would they reach you on Twitter, or do you have other methods of contact?
I have Twitter and Instagram. I prefer message through Instagram.
Oh, you prefer Twitter to Instagram?
No, for Instagram.
Oh, okay. Is it the same? Is it the same ID that you have on Twitter?
No. My Instagram is called Core Comics Productions.
Core
Comics
Comics
with an X.
Okay,
Comics with an X.
So if I were to type www.instagram,
Comics Inc. But yeah, Core Comics Inc. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Instagram first before I type it in the chat.
Core Comics Inc. Just
Core Comics Inc. Let's see what I get here. CoreComixinc.
yellow.
There you are, Rashid Mohammed. So let's just go ahead and click on the follow on that one so I can keep track. And then we will paste it into the chat. So
I'm not good at using Instagram yet.
All right, there's that. And you also have a Patreon, patreon.com/corecomics.
Core Comics, yeah.
I can spell comics with an X. Only been doing it for 30 years. I should be able to do it one more day.
When does the book launch? Whenever Billy has time. Like I say, I've been in contact with Billy Tucci for since last week, I think.
Okay, so you're just waiting for one of them slots on Pop XP to open up and and get in there. Yeah, I've been waiting on one of those too because I've been trying to talk with them about more about the shipping project here. By the way, that VAT stuff overseas is a nightmare. So good luck.
I know. That's why the shipping price costs for the UK costs more than the price of the book.
Yeah, it's I mean, I had that under control. I had all the VAT tax stuff ironed out. I had it down to where if you were in Europe and you were buying somebody's book who's a client of mine, you would not even open your wallet when your package arrived. It's done. It's taken care of. And then they changed everything on July 1st. And it's almost like instead of saying, here's our rates for VAT taxes, the more you research it, the more it's like, here's how to join our timeshare program. And then we'll tell you what you have to pay after you get, it's crazy. They want you to join some sort of club or cult or something before they'll tell you what the rates are to every different country. It's a mess, and that's why everybody's up in arms over in Europe about it, because no one can tell them what they're going to be paying until it's time to pay, and then they just pull it out of their butt, I think.
I got a digital tier. I have a digital tier. Thank goodness.
Good deal. Well, then, those are popular in Europe. Those are popular with a lot of Americans too, because some of them just don't have space anymore for comics, so they put it all on their hard drive, which space is cheap for computers.
No.
Are you looking at any other? Are you investigating any other media opportunities for something like this, Chozo? I mean, God, blah, blah, blah. You're Fizz Chozo. He's GOOFENOID. Okay. Are you looking at any other media opportunities for GOOFENOID, like animation or just licensing, that kind of stuff?
I am trying to. I would never let an American company get their hands on GOOFENOID because you know why. So I would sell the rights to an anime studio though. Or though. Also, Yeah, GOOFENOID is going to be 24 pages of story. But
24 pages of story and then possibly 2 to 4 pages of ads.
yeah.
That's a good mix. That's good, and all the ads can be like backloaded on the thing too. Are you looking at doing any guest art pinups to get more pages possibly?
That's kind of close. That's kind of close. That's close. Nobody wants to sign up.
Okay.
Nobody want to be in the cameo in the books sizes except 2 people sizes. That's close. You say yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know if you were going to say, hey, would you like to draw a GOOFENOID pinup for me, and so it can go in the book, and then do you know how much it's going to be yet? I know you're still collecting email addresses on the page, so do you have a price for the basic book, for the basic tier? Here's the book, right there.
Okay. Okay. How much the book's going to cost?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody just wants to get the book,
$9 for plus shipping.
$9 plus shipping. That's pretty basic. It's I've seen $25 plus shipping for 24-page books. So, and obviously the digital tier be probably cheaper than that. Maybe cheaper than that. Maybe it's just $9 without the shipping. $3.
No shipping.
$3 no shipping for digital. Okay, that you're going to sell a lot of digital copies. That would be. It's a very good deal. Aerith, we have no idea how much it'll be to ship to what country, because as I was just saying,
it's on the campaign, but I don't remember right now.
Yeah.
For US, for the United States, I know it's less than the price of the book actually.
Okay, so it'd be less than $8 less than $9 to ship the book. Yeah, that's about right.
Within America. Britain is a whole, UK is a whole, United Kingdom is a whole different story.
Yeah, Aerith, I was just talking about how I had, everything in the EU was all worked out, and then July 1st they changed everything, and it's you before July 1st you went to a page and looked up a country and went across the thing and said here's a percentage. Now you have to kill a chicken and spill the guts on the table and call in some sort of a guru, because they will not tell you what they are going to charge you for the VAT or for the additional import tax, depending on which country it is. So they're all making up their own rules now, and it's the UK that left, and all the rest of them are in a mess now. So go figure. I thought EU meant they were going to be united and everybody's going to be the same and run the same rules. Apparently that's not the case. Somebody needs to get their ass in gear over there. And so let's say, okay, here's the one rule for all of our shipping throughout all of the EU. We're good. All right. So we're going to watch for you to pop up on Pop XP. I will, be glad to give you a list of other people who you should hit up and try to get on their shows. Obviously, I think I've already seen you on Peter Simetti's. I think we were both there the same night one time. So you've been there. But, once you have a page up, go back and hit them again, because when you've got a page to promote, then you have something that people can see, and the call to action is there. If they're just aware of it at first, okay, that's great. It's in their mind. But keep reminding them once the page is up, because they'll forget. People do that. Are you going to be on anybody else's stream soon?
I don't know. Few people want a book of this art quality on there, because art quality is not that high, because actually had to change artists. Because the original artist I wanted has amazing art. I found him on ArtStation. And his name was Wesley Diaz. He left, so I had to hurry up scramble to find some random Polish guy who were all kind of sort of good.
And he's the one who goes really quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
The artist not.
So you've changed artists to the one we've seen. Okay.
Yes.
I was confused earlier when I heard you changed artists. I'm like, oh, he's got four pages, but now he's changing artists. But he is the artist that you changed to. So
yes.
So the pages that we're seeing will be consistent with the rest of the pages that will be produced.
Yes.
I think that was something that people were confused about on other mentions of it. So, okay, glad that's cleared up. All right, I think we've pretty much covered it.
And
you'll be launching it soon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and one final thing is my horror graphic novel project, and it is going to be a graphic novel called Brain Dead, is going to connect to GOOFENOID, even though he's not in that.
Be in the same universe.
Yes, most definitely.
So at some point they may connect, but for right now,
They will connect. They will connect.
Right, but I mean, at some point he will be in there, or he might be in there if you keep doing the books.
No. The characters from that book will be in GOOFENOID.
Oh, they will. Okay, well then we'll watch for that to happen too.
In issue 9. I'm just giving that away.
Further down the road. All right.
Yeah.
With that in mind, Fizz Chozo, thank you for coming on the stream tonight and bringing GOOFENOID to us, showing it to our audience. Folks, the link to the GOOFENOID sign-up page is right down there below, right below the box. So, you know, you don't have to spend a dime just to be kept aware of a project, so that when there's more information to be seen about it, when it does fully launch, you'll be notified. You can go in and say, oh yeah, this is really something I want to get involved in. And then you can, you know, back the book. So go out there, pop your email address in the list and become eligible for the GOOFENOID trading card that the artwork will be forthcoming on, you know, all of Fizz Chozo's social media is real soon here, I'm sure. Posted everywhere so they know what they're signing up for. Folks in the chat, appreciate you all being here. We do not have a show without you. I never ask for you to like the video, but I do ask for you to share it, not for my numbers, but so that we can get our guests in front of more eyeballs. You have a different social circle than everybody else in the chat, and that's how we spread it out in the ripples. So please do that. Just, you know, share the video, say, hey, you might want to watch this. And as always, we just were hoping that you had a blast while you were here.